afternoon, everyone. So we want to do a video today. We went and did kind of something new on Friday. Today's Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We went and did something new on Friday. We went to Urban Air Adventure Park. So yeah, Urban Air Adventure Park.
And that's a trampoline park.
Yes. So it's a trampoline park that is on Friday mornings, and I think Wednesday mornings. She said.
That's what she said.
I think that's what the lady told us. But on Wednesday and Friday mornings, they have a program called Jumperoos. Jumperoo. That is for ages 5 and under, which is just like the only people allowed into the park at that time is kids 5 and under and their parents or guardian.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'd kind of been talking about doing it for a while. We'd just never really gotten around to doing it. And so when I woke up on Friday morning, at one point to feed the cat, I think, I decided, and I was like, you know what, it's Friday, and maybe I should look into that. And so once Anna woke up, I was like, hey, maybe we should go to Urban Air. So we did.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Aiden absolutely loved it. So, and before we kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about it. Before we get to talking about it, I'll put in some of the some clips of what we did. So each of us recorded a few clips of what we were doing and kind of some of the stuff that went on. It was pretty fun. It was a little difficult for me to record in there, or for us to record in there, just simply because there are so many little kids. We didn't want to, record that. We were, with Aiden, it's one thing. But with other people's kids, we just didn't want to do that.
You're trying to avoid putting like other people's faces so blatantly out there. So
yeah. So I'll put in some of the clips that we recorded in right now. The adventure it was a lot of fun in there. This place was really big. It was actually built in the old Toys R Us building that used to be there, where she used to work, actually.
I was telling Ryan when we went in there, I was like, oh yeah, that's where that used to be, and that's where that used to be.
I was like, why does this matter? That store is dead. It's really big. It covers the whole building that used to be the Toys R Us and the Babies R Us. Like, it's really, really big. On the far right side, they have a go-kart track that actually has like a second level. Like, it goes up a hill and then like back, loops around and goes back down. It was pretty big.
Yeah.
They didn't have that open and going while we were there because obviously 5 and under, they're not going to be doing go-karts.
Yeah, because they do have height restrictions on some of their activities. So
said that, and then right inside the entrance next to the counter, or pretty close to the counter, was like, I think it was just bumper cars is what it was. So that was right in there.
And then they also have like a skywalk thing where you're harnessed in.
It's a rope course. Mm-hmm. That's what they called it.
Oh, did they call it a rope course?
No,
it wasn't. It was like called like Fly High or something like that.
Yeah, it was called like the Fly High rope course or something.
And so like you're harnessed in and you're like walking on little beams and stuff like that.
Yeah, and there's the ropes that you hold on to periodically. So that one was closed. But we got to do the kind of little kids play area, which was pretty fun. Aiden was crawling around in there. He liked being in the ball pit. He likes playing with the little balls from the ball pit. He was trying to take them with him everywhere.
And then, like, because there's like little rope bridges and stuff like that, he was trying to get across those while also carrying the balls with. But it's like swinging, so he's dropping them, then he wants to get down and get them.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. And we went down a little slide. I should have recorded that too. I didn't record us going down the slide. We should have. because that slide is actually it's pretty steep for a kid slide.
Yeah. I thought it would be okay because it's a big wide slide where you
Mhm.
can where Ryan could sit with Aiden on his lap.
Mhm,
It's not
very
like a
easily.
tube slide where he'd have to hunch down or anything.
Yeah, because they did have one of those, or two of those.
They
Was
had
there
a
two tube
couple.
slides? Yeah, there's 2 tube slides,
Yeah.
and there was also a little slide that was like just rollers
Yeah.
to go down. I was gonna take him down that one, but we got distracted, and so I
Well,
took him down the other one.
Yeah. Well, he went a different way, and so we
Yeah.
never came back.
Yeah,
up.
we never looped back around. But so that slide was actually really steep, and it went super fast. But Aiden thought it was hilarious. He loved it. And we did. What else did we do? We did just the regular trampoline. There's a section of just trampolines there.
It's called the
Probably-
freestyle trampolines.
Yeah, I think they're like maybe 5 foot by 5 foot trampolines, something like
Probably.
that, somewhere around there. So they're pretty decent sized trampolines. And there's 12 of them in like a grid.
And then they
And
also
then there's
have the
ones at the edge that have a slant too, or a slant.
incline.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, an incline. But they have that to them, so you can bounce off. Well, and I did that a few times, it took a little bit. But once Aiden figured out that I was jumping on the trampoline, then when I put him down, he tried to jump.
He just was bending his knees and
And
bouncing.
bouncing, yeah.
He wasn't actually jumping, but he'll
He
get
was
it.
he was trying.
Yeah.
And then pretty much right next to that, in kind of in a netted in area, they had something that was almost the same as what that was, but it was a trampoline dodgeball.
Oh,
Area.
yeah, but they had the
Mhm.
longer, instead of having the squares, they had the
They had
long
longer.
rectangular,
Rectangles.
rectangular trampolines.
Yeah. So that was pretty fun. Aiden liked being in there, mostly because he was trying to pick up the dodgeballs. He was trying to carry 4 of them at one time.
Yeah, he's trying to hoard them.
And then he would drop one, and he would stop and try to. He could never get it. It was pretty funny. Yeah, he loved being in there. There was also a lot of other kids there, and so that's one of the other things that he liked.
Yeah.
And then we went over and tried out the little. There's a slam dunk area.
Oh yeah, where you have a basketball and a trampoline, and so then you can jump on the trampoline to actually be able to dunk it.
Yes.
And we just kind of messed around in there really quick.
Yeah, she tried to get me to have Aiden dunk, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to jump high enough with him and be safe and try to yeah.
I think you probably could have just held him up, and he would have been able to reach and put it in.
Maybe I think I'm too short. That was actually up pretty high. I had to jump pretty good to get it in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we didn't spend much time over there. There's a little kind of climbing wall thingy over on that far side.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's like I don't know, inflated. One side has little hanging rock wall
they're
things.
they're like a climbing wall.
And then there's the other side had a rope,
Yes.
and you try and pull yourself up, and then there's a silver slide that comes down off of it.
Yeah, it was actually up a little higher than the actual top of it, and you had to go up a little more and then come down the slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was that. There was an upper level to it that I don't know what all was up there.
Oh yeah, that had
And
the
there
big
was
tube slide.
there was another tube slide from that.
Yeah, I
I don't
don't
know. Yeah, we didn't look at what was up there, but
But then they also have an American Ninja Warrior course that
Oh,
has
yeah.
a ball pit underneath it.
that was the first ball pit he went into.
Yeah, and he
And that ball pit goes up to my hips almost.
and so
It went up to
ate him.
mid thigh. Yeah, it was almost up to his neck. It was about up to here when I put him down.
Yeah.
You thought it was hilarious. I was just like, if you fall down, I'm gonna lose you in here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to find you.
Woohoo! Aiden!
And so I held on to him pretty much the whole time. But I think we have a video or at least some photos of that. No, but
I have a little video too, yeah.
okay, so that would I probably will have put in. But yeah, so that was pretty fun. I didn't get to do any of the Ninja Warrior course. I liked it. I enjoy doing those.
There was
It's
a
kinda
lot
fun.
of dads on there though, so
There was.
there's a lot of dads.
There was.
And then there was something else that we didn't get to do is they have because it's closed for that period of time because it's a height restriction.
Mhm.
It has it's It's a little spinner and has a little post sticking out, and you're supposed to duck under or jump over.
Oh yeah,
them.
the wipeout course.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wipeout thing.
And of course, we didn't do that because.
No, yeah, because it was they didn't have that open for the little kids, obviously.
No. And so there was that,
Mhm.
and then the last thing is the giant pillow spot.
That and the gravity, the defying gravity thing. I don't know what it's called. I'm going with Wicked apparently. It was something about it was something about like the gravity thing. Yeah.
Defy gravity. Yeah, it's the pro trampolines.
Yeah, the ones that shoot you up really high. I'd bounce on those for a little bit, and oh my goodness, that shoots you way up in the air. I did not know how far that shoots you up.
Yeah.
And they have, on the one side, they have a 4-foot wall, and on the other side, they have about a 6-foot wall.
Yeah.
And I bounced up onto the 4-foot wall a couple of different times. The last time was right before we were leaving, and then I jumped off of it to go back onto the trampoline and was going to see how high I would bounce, but I jumped off, got about halfway down, freaked out and didn't want to do it anymore. And so I spread my legs to stop myself, and it felt like all my bones went up into my chest. And, oof, that kind of hurt. But no, that was pretty fun. That's kind of in a netted-in area. And then right outside of that was Aiden's favorite part of this whole place. I don't remember what it was called, but there's 2 trampolines, 2 of the longer trampolines. And your idea is you bounce on those, and you jump off into this inflated, it's like an inflatable castle. You jump off into this inflated giant pillow thing. And so I jumped off into it a few times, but we were also throwing Aiden into it. As you've seen in the videos, we were throwing him into it.
Yeah.
He loved it.
That was great.
He did not want to get out. He just kept crawling back over and was like, all right, throw me again. All right, throw him again.
Yeah.
So that was pretty fun.
Was that silly?
Yeah, and it wasn't all that expensive to do. It was $10.
$10.
It's $10. Is it $10 per kid?
Per kid.
Yeah.
I assume it's per kid. We only have one, so.
Yeah. So it's about $10 per kid, and then the parents or guardians get in free. They're there with you, and so it was, it was a good deal and everything, and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
I think that's probably one of the best investments that we've made in a while was doing that. It was great.
No, it was really good. I think Aiden had a lot of fun, and I think if we keep going, it'll be good for him to get out, and he'll learn where things are, and he'll be more willing to go and do them. Because I think that's the big thing in the little play area is I was having to convince him to go to the different areas. He was really
confused, and it was close quarters. There was a bunch of other little kids in there, so he just really didn't know what to do. Yeah. And that was the same with that other little girl that we saw right on the inside. But she also was just kind of looking around and didn't really know what to do. So no, it was a lot of fun. It's probably something that we'll do more often now. We know how much fun it is. Yeah. Because it was fun for us.
Oh yeah.
Because we also got to bounce with him and stuff.
Exactly.
So yeah, so that was a really fun experience and a good way to spend a Friday.
Yeah, it was.
So if any of you have an urban air in your area, I highly recommend going to it because that was worth it.
No, it 100% was. It was great.
It is also quite a workout.
Yeah. We all needed really good naps after that.
Yes, Aiden did sleep pretty good after that. Yeah. After we went shopping and everything. So, but yeah, so we did a thing, and so until next time, don't forget to thank the Phoenicians.